Hi, this is your weekly reading. This is from Monday the 12th of July, which is actually my husband's birthday, through to Sunday the 18th of July 2021. It is a collective reading, so it's going to resonate with everybody in their own way. I do like to try and give mini readings to kind of help different people. So if some areas of the reading don't resonate with you, it's because those messages weren't for you. Because I really like to try and help people and make it as personal as I can for people. So I do often channel like individual messages for maybe smaller groups. Anyway, the energy I'm getting, I very much feel that there's a lot of psychic ability coming in. I feel that many of you that follow me are really ramping up that ability, and instead of kind of brushing it off when you get like a kind of image in your head or you hear something in your mind's in your ear, or you kind of see a message that when you're walking along, or you might get a feather, instead of kind of brushing it off and thinking, oh, it's just a coincidence, you're actually really starting to acknowledge it now and question more. Like, I think some of you are reading more, you're exploring more, you're researching more when certain things happen, and you're starting to just want to go on that journey a bit more, and your psychic abilities are really ramped up. So pat on the back to you. I'm being told there's about 30 of you here that need to hear that you know, keep going, because you really are on your journey, and I feel that you are further than you actually give yourself credit for. So that is what I'm being told. Now, there are two of you here that I am feeling, because I've got the grief card here. There's two of you who had a loss, and I'm feeling that this loss is older people within your family. So I'm seeing an older man, and I have seen a female as well. And this is obviously for two people. It's very specific, but you are really grief-stricken right now from loss, and you feel like you just don't know where to turn. There's no way, nobody understands. Please understand that I think I'm being given this message because I'm being told to tell you they're very much around you. They very much love you. They're comforting you. If you feel anything on your cheek at night, they are stroking you. They're comforting you. And, you know, you have to remember, and it's so hard, I know, you know, I've had losses too, but you have to remember that it's just the physical body that goes, and the soul never ever leaves you. If you need them, just call their name and they will be there. I'm hearing the song, I just call out your name, and wherever you are, you've got a friend, you know, Carole King. That is what I'm hearing. It's kind of saying to you that they will always be there for you. All you have to do is literally ask, and just say their name internally or out loud, and you will get some kind of sign. And if you're not getting the sign, it's normally because your grief is so overpowering and you're not allowing it in, or there's some kind of fear there that you're scared to kind of connect. So try and put those barriers down. For others of you, I feel there's a different kind of grief, where you feel saddened that you're losing the old version of yourself. Now, I'm going to be a bit strict here and say that this is hard. I know it's hard when we feel we're becoming something else, and maybe we're not kind of gelling with others, we're not resonating with people that we used to, and it can be incredibly tough. I've been there. I still am going through these journeys. You know, I've had something quite recently that has kind of pushed me back again, and you never ever really, you know, you're always, what I'm trying to say is you're always going through a journey. It doesn't matter whether you're a spiritual teacher, it doesn't matter how advanced you are. You're constantly evolving and learning, because that is what we're here to be, and we're at different levels of evolution. So, you know, I've been going through a bit of a moment right now a similar scenario to maybe 9 years ago. And I think it's come back to see how I handle it this time around, very much so. And I've handled it I handled it pretty well then. I'm quite a resilient person, but I feel I've handled it very differently now, because 9 years on, I've grown so much as a person. I have studied so much in spiritualism. I'm teaching now much more than I was then, and I understand principles more and why we're here and what it's about. So I think this is trying to tell you that, you know, if you do feel sad that you're losing a version of yourself, or that you're losing situations within relationships, or you're on different pages, know that it is for your growth, and it's a tower moment. And I feel that you're this caterpillar at the moment, and you're literally going to just fly. You really are. But this is for your growth. This is 100% for your growth. And as hard as it is, that is why you're going through that. And things will come in, alignment will take place. You will meet new people that are much more on your wavelength. You will look back, and I'm being told in about 1.5 to 2 years, you're going to look back at this and think, wow, what did Hannah say to me? You know, I was really feeling low and feeling like I wanted to go back to my old self just to fit in. But actually, I'm so glad that I was brave enough to move away from those, I'm being told, shackles. It's like you're moving away from you're taking off that body armor that was kind of holding you back and restricting you and making you be something that you really weren't. So that is very much what I'm being told. I'm going to move on because I've already done 5 minutes and I'm not even halfway through this reading yet. I feel some of you are going to be going on some travel this week. This could be physical travel, seeing some resorts in the UK. Some of you might be going a bit further afield, but also traveling within yourself. Some of you are really journaling inwardly, doing lots of meditation. I'm feeling some astral travel coming on. Some of you might not realise it, but I feel that you're going to maybe be doing a bit of astral travel throughout the night. There's about 2 or 3 of you that are advancing heavily and doing some astral travel. And, you know, some of you are meditating. You'll find yourself going off to different dimensions. And you might find this a little bit scary, but go with it because this is your advancement. Some of you are really at that stage now where you're ready to move forward within your meditation. I do feel that home is very important at the moment for a lot of you because that's what I'm being told. You know, we've just had a new moon literally around this time. Like, obviously the energy is intense for 3 days. You have 3 days from the 2:15 in the morning on Friday or Saturday, early hours of Saturday morning, 2:15 in the morning, we had a new moon come in. And that energy is very, very powerful for 3 days. So that would be coming to Sunday, Monday into Tuesday when you can still make your intentions and your wishes and, you know, let go of anything that's not serving you. Cancer, which is this new moon, is very much about home. It's about connecting with family. It's about nurturing. It's about ensuring that your loved ones are okay, that your children are being nurtured and looked after, and you're checking and recognizing their needs. And cancers are very much about that. They have that hard outer shell, but they're very soft and nurturing inwards. So I'm feeling that is what this energy is telling us, that we're working on the home and we're working on improving situations that might not have been working. Some of you, I see you spring cleaning because I'm seeing a broom out here. I'm seeing Cinderella and the Ugly Sisters. I get given very funny images, and so I feel some of you are having a really good spring clean, and there's 3 of you here that are having a really good clear out. You know, you're sorting things for charity shops. You may be moving, I'm getting 2 to 3 months, you might be moving. And so you're wanting to kind of really, really clear. There's some financial situations here. I feel some of you are going to have some progress with money, maybe new jobs where you're starting to get money and you weren't getting money, or there's a bit of an increase of money coming in. Some of you need to watch your money because obviously this reading's for quite a few people. And I'm being told that there's 2 or 3 of you here that maybe just need to be careful. You're spending a little bit too much and you need to just be aware of this. Children are at the forefront of a few of you now. Obviously this Cancer energy is very much about nurturing children, but for me, I'm feeling that there's been a few of you that have had difficulty with children in your life. These are children that are here on the earth plane. You've had some difficulty, some stress, some anxiety. I know a few of you I can relate to here that I've done healings for your children, so I'm very much feeling that energy has been kind of really taking over you and it's been all that you've been thinking about. But there's a few of you that are actually wanting children and you've been struggling, and you know, there is a child here, you care deeply about this situation, and for a few of you this is about conception. I am being told that some of you, you're looking at your life purpose and you're seeing where you are and where you want to go. And I feel some of you are really thinking, am I in the job I want to be in? You need to be in a job that you truly are passionate about. You know, I wake up every morning and I live and breathe this job. And it's the same with my singing work. You know, every job really, when I think about it, since I graduated, I had one job that I was a little bit unsure of, but it took me into the area of work that it was still in the area of work I wanted to be in, but it was in a department that I wasn't totally keen on. But I know now why I was in it, and I learned so much in order for where I am now. So I'm feeling that some of you need to really look at what it is you're doing. Is this enough for you? Is it gonna give you enough growth? Are you waking up in the morning feeling like this is just, I'm getting so much from this, I feel so passionate about this? Is this really like you feel this is your life purpose? Does it make you feel, you know, that it's for you? Are you focusing on service? Like, you know, it's not always about you, it's about whether you're doing things that are making a difference to this world. So have a think about this. Some of you, it's time to let go. It's time for you to move on from those jobs. And sometimes this can be daunting, it can be hard if you financially feel that job is stable for you and it's bringing in what you need. But there is no harm in staying in a job but still looking for another job, still, studying, going on courses, learning more. You don't have to just jump straight into something new. It could be that you're really, really interested in something and you can start just doing a couple of courses to just get a little bit more knowledge in order to help you move into that direction. I'm being told this is perfect timing. So some of you who are feeling like this, go for it. Look into those courses, look into studying, or taking on new endeavours, or if there's a job that's come up and you're feeling that you're interested in it, but you feel that you might be a little bit underqualified, see where you can maybe learn a little bit more. You have to have courage. I'm being told that you have to have the courage to move forward with this situation. There's spirit guides around you and they're really wanting to help you, but they can't override your free will. So you must ask them, you must come in and say, please can you help me? You can do this internally, you can ask out loud, but they cannot help you otherwise. And once you ask for that help, you'll hear songs on the radio, you'll see signs. I was driving along the M25 yesterday and I saw so many signs. There was even a lorry that said yes in big letters, YESSS exclamation mark, and it was something I needed to hear. I needed an answer. So look out for those signs. I think I'm probably over board here. I'm always looking for signs. My whole entire life, I'm always connected, channeled to spirit. So wherever I go, it's like they're walking the path with me. Like I've got a group of these guides that go with me everywhere I go, but you have too. But it's just that you need to acknowledge that and realize that they're there. And some of you need to have some confidence. You're feeling that you maybe can't do what you want to do, or you don't have the confidence to maybe get the qualifications or go on those courses or apply for those jobs that you're passionate about. Have the confidence. I'm very much being told this. You have to have the confidence because you are ready. You are 100% ready to do this. You really, really are. And some of you, I'm being told, don't stop. Just don't. Go for it. We've had a new moon and this is about setting your intentions and your new wishes. It's about new projects. It's about new things coming in. This isn't about completion. This is about new endeavors. So if you are feeling you want to start a course, go for it. If you feel you want to apply for a new job, go for it. If you feel that you want to change, this is the time to do this. It really, really is. So please, please don't stop with this. I do feel some of you need to do some forgiveness. You need to forgive yourself if you've been feeling that you've been a bit stagnant or you've been holding on to situations that haven't served you. And I'm being told that 2 or 3 of you need to forgive yourself because you are holding on to this grief, which I talked about earlier, about how you used to be, and you want to move into this new person, but you're grieving the loss of the old, and you need to forgive yourself for this. You really need to forgive yourself. You also need to forgive others who maybe aren't on your wavelength and they're not in your energy frequency, and you're kind of feeling like, oh, they're nothing like me, and you're judging and you're blaming. But you know what? There's nothing wrong with anybody. When people make judgments on you, it's because there's fear within them and they don't understand themselves. So it's very, very important that you need to look at why you're judging these people and these situations, and know that everybody is on their own spiritual journey at different times, and just because you're further along, it doesn't mean that you're any better or they're any worse. It's just about the fact that you have evolved that little bit quicker. So you need to forgive yourself if you're feeling that you are letting go of old things and you're trying to hold on, and you need to forgive others and accept that you're on a different path now. And it may be that eventually you come back round and those people come back into your life again once they have come to that place where you are, but you are growing further. I really feel there's about 46 of you here. That's such a random number, but you are really, really stepping in your power. And some of those people sadly aren't at the wavelength that you're at. They're not at the vibration you're at, and you have to move forward because they're holding you back. And I'm being told you've got to compromise here. So, compromisation, I'm being told with this, is because you're wanting to hold on to the old, but in order for you to move forward, you can't. So you have to make a compromisation somewhere along the line. You've got to, otherwise you can't move forward. And this is hard. I know it is. It's happened to me. I've been in situations where friendship groups have literally just disappeared, and it's hard, it's heartbreaking, but there's a reason why these things happen. And when you find that you're going on different paths to different people, or people are making judgments of you that aren't nice, and you feel that there was nothing you did to deserve that, you can't live in that energy field. You have to understand that you are worth more than that. So make sure that you are moving forward that, and you need to take action. So I'm very much being told that you need to take action here, which is what I was saying, you know, you need to compromise, but you need to take action. You need to move forward. This is very much about your life purpose. It's about shedding the old. It's about moving forward. It's about taking action with your dreams and knowing that the old you is no longer. You have shedded that orange peel. I call it an orange peel. You have literally peeled layers off of you and you are moving into a whole new energy now. And this is brilliant for you. You are gonna never look back at this. This is gonna be so good for you, but you have to move forward. You have to take action. So that is what I have for you for this week. I hope you've enjoyed this reading. It's a really intense energy, I think, because we're having a new moon. It's very much about new. It's about letting the old go, the old habits, the old situations, the old relationships that didn't work, and moving into this new dimension, this new career, this new you learning, evolving. So that is what I've got for you. So I hope you have enjoyed that, and I will speak to you very soon. Thank you so much. Bye.